Good day, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Somebody from you lot asked me about silent word in rendezvous. Now, the way I pronounced it, rendezvous, there is no place for a Z. So the Z or the Z is a silent word in it. Now, coming to the chapter 2, his first flight, I have already read it for you. We are going to discuss the questions and then the vocabulary and grammar. Why did the young seagull have to join the company of his family? क्यों वो अपनी फैमिली के साथ जाना चाहता था, उनकी तरफ जाना चाहता था? Firstly, he was alone on the ledge, and secondly, he was hungry, and in the company of his family he would have a chance of having enough food, while he'll have company of his parents and his brothers and sisters, his sisters and brother. Why don't his parents, his brothers and sister give him food? They did not want to give him food because they wanted to invoke him rather, to make his first flight. He was coward and he did not wanted to take the plunge, so that is why they were not giving him food. What was the attitude of family towards the young seagull? Was it agreeable to you or not? Explain. Well, to me it was agreeable. After all, you need motivation, and you need some steps to take the harder way. So the family of the young seagull, they despised them. They hated the fact that he is not trying to fly. So that attitude to me was agreeable. Describe in your own words the feelings, actions and thoughts of the young seagull soon after his fall. His heart almost stood still, and a sheer scare, a sheer moment of frightening came on him that he is going to die and he is going to fall. And suddenly he closed his eyes and just opened up. And the moment he opened up, his wings started to crush the air, and he felt that he was flying. What could be the author's purpose behind writing the story, his first flight? To me, the author is giving you an idea of how difficult there are things in life that we haven't done before. But the thing is, when you have enough motivation and support, you can do anything in your life. So to me, that is the main purpose. Compare and contrast the attitude of the family members before and after the flight of the young seagull in his first flight. Their attitude before was that they hated him, they despised him, they even taunted him. But after the flight, they respected him, they loved him, and they were offering small scraps of food as a reward that he has finally taken the plunge and he has made his first flight. Identify the sentence in the first paragraph of his first flight which shows cause and effect. Well, to me, that sentence should be even when each of his brothers and his little sister, whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink, flapped their wings and flew away, he failed to muster up courage to take that plunge, which appeared to him so desperate. So this is the cause and the effect. Read any paragraph from the text to identify the main idea and the sentences that support the main idea. On page 16, when you look at this second last paragraph, then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly and commenced himself to dive and soar and curvet, shrieking shrilly. This sentence just sums it up that if you are not always been able to do something and you do that, then you completely forget the moment when you tried it first time or when you were afraid from it. Then what do you do when you do that thing? Then you perfect that art. For example, if you have started to do writing, then you will do things like play with the letters, maybe join them, and it is the same as the little seagull was doing, to dive and soar and curvet, shrieking shrilly. So you will be feeling happy and you will be further experiencing it. Read the second paragraph of the text to identify transitional devices and state their functions. What transitional devices are? They are used to link ideas within sentences and sentences within paragraphs. Used correctly, transition words make writing easier to understand and more mature. Now coming to this second paragraph, I have underlined some of these. Since, then nobody. This since is a transitional device used for this amount of time. After that, look at this. Perfecting them in the art of light. Perfecting them, perfecting who? Look at the previous sentence. This transitional device is helping the previous sentence, teaching, in fact, while, taunting. These are filling words which are filling in between the gaps, and they are giving a continuation to the previously said things. I think that's enough for today, and we will discuss the vocabulary and grammar next day. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.